Hi everybody, welcome to Mount Auburn Cemetery. My name is Katelyn. I'm the Volunteer and Visitor Engagement Coordinator here. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit about where you can find staff and what kinds of visitor amenities and guidelines we have here at the cemetery. So welcome, come on in. We look forward to bringing you inside of our gates. Founded in 1831, nestled between Cambridge and Watertown, Massachusetts, Mount Auburn Cemetery's 175 acres are open to the public at no cost, 365 days a year, and we welcome more than 200,000 visitors annually. There are so many reasons why people would come to visit Mount Auburn, and a significant portion of our work goes to supporting people to come and enjoy this vital urban green space that we have. Our job is to connect our communities with local stories, deeds, and the wisdom of those that we commemorate here in our landscape. Our programming includes thoughtful events for the public that focus on death education, grief and healing, horticulture, art, and performance. But you've only just arrived, so let's cover some of the basics first. The main entrance to the cemetery is located at 580 Mount Auburn Street and is accessible to vehicles. We also have another vehicle entrance on the opposite side of the cemetery on Grove Street. Parking is available to visitors around Asa Gray Garden, but also on any of the roads in the cemetery that do not have a painted green line. Please remember to keep your tires on the pavement when parking. MBTA bus lines, number 71 and number 73, travel to and from Harvard Square, stopping along Mount Auburn Street. If you're arriving by public transit or on foot, Mount Auburn has 5 pedestrian entrances along Mount Auburn Street, and one located at our east gate on Coolidge Avenue. If you're arriving by bike to Mount Auburn, please remember that bikes are not allowed on Mount Auburn's grounds. We have several bike racks available for you to lock up your bike by our entrances. Welcome to Mount Auburn's Visitor Center. The Visitor Center is open every day from 9 a.m. till about 4:30 in the afternoon. You can either find me here or any of a number of staff and volunteers that work in the Visitor Center every day. In the Visitor Center, you can find maps and other handouts, brochures, most of which are available for free to visitors. We also have a restroom in the Visitor Center, and outside around the corner are additional accessible restrooms, a water station, and more information. If you come into Mount Auburn Cemetery and the Visitor Center isn't open, you can always find information at the gatehouse that I walked through at the beginning of this video. Mount Auburn Cemetery plays a unique, multifaceted role within Greater Boston as a vibrant urban green space, active cemetery, public garden, and historic site. We welcome the public to connect with nature, the stories of those who have come before them, and the art nestled within the landscape. From rare magnolias to Tibetan spruces to native orchids, Mount Auburn showcases a wide range of horticultural specimens within beautifully landscaped gardens and natural areas. Recognized internationally and famous regionally as a destination for bird watching, our 175 acres provide food, water, cover, and nesting sites for a large and a diverse community of wildlife. We've worked with wildlife biologists to reintroduce native species to our grounds, including American toads, spring peepers, and eastern redback salamanders. We strengthen spaces with native plantings that provide high-quality habitat to our urban wildlife refuge. Of the many facets that comprise Mount Auburn, few are as foundational to our landscape as burying and commemorating the dead. Mount Auburn is an active cemetery, which means we are still selling interment space to families and conducting burials every day. It's likely that on one or multiple of your visits to Mount Auburn that you'll encounter a memorial service on the grounds. If you are here for a memorial service, Mount Auburn staff will be present to direct you. Please respect the privacy of loved ones visiting graves and give them the space to grieve. Please also refrain from photographing or videotaping any memorial services you may encounter. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope after this video you're looking forward to visiting us here at Mount Auburn and that you've learned a little bit more about our visitor engagement here. Again, my name is Katelyn, and I'm the Volunteer and Visitor Engagement Coordinator here at Mount Auburn Cemetery. If you have any more questions, please feel free to come on into the Visitor Center, stop at the main gate, or visit us online at mountauburn.org. A lot of questions can be answered there, and there's a lot more to explore. So please come back and visit us soon. Thank you so much.